Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mahjongs, the Riichi Mahjongs. I decided I'm going to praise the sun every time, I don't quite know why. Welcome back to the Mahjongs, the Riichi Mahjongs. How's it going, everybody? You'll notice that the lighting is better because the blackout blind has come. So looking at my OBS, it's okay, it's pretty good, it's pretty okay. Right, let's jump straight back into the Gold Room, shall we? I've not played since that hard crash out where we got S- but still came last despite the winner getting a B+. Like, we don't talk about it. Let's jump into the South Room. Hope you're all doing alright. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's Thursday for me, it's Friday for you. So, TGIF, am I right? I've been busy. I've been a busy little boy. Got my CVs and stuff printed down the library. My business cards came. I've had other interviews. What the hell is this hand? So yeah. Oh, this is really awkward. I love this 6899 shape. Slightly even more than this 6889 shape. This is atrocious. Pair of 9s, I guess? But then a 5-8... Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad. That's probably not even correct, right? Really what I want is I want a red dragon to come out and get pawned, like, straight away. Okay, maybe it's... fine? Honestly, chuck the seat wind. Like, honestly, just chuck the seat wind and hope for the best here. Red dragon, red 5. Only? That's probably all we can hope for here. Like, it's really, really awkward. That's not really how... I mean, it's this 4-6-8 shape, but it's a pair of 9s. Okay, chuck the 9. If a 7 comes out, I'm going to cheat into this, rather than cheat into 8-9, I think. Keep this as a pair, and maybe keep this as a pair. We have 4 pairs as well, so we kind of want to think about maybe... Okay, so that's a 4-5-6 shape there. We kind of want to think about maybe keeping the 5 pairs dream alive, but... Yeah, alright, pawn that, get rid of these 9s. And then maybe pawn a red dragon, and then that is... Tenpai, is it not? That was extremely awkward, and I can't help but feel that MAKA is going to hate, like, every aspect of that, but... You play the tiles as they're dealt. Play the tiles as they're dealt, as we say. Okay, maybe it's Toy Toy? That would be funny. I mean, it could have been 7 pairs as well. Maybe I shouldn't have opened it up, but the red dragon comes out, right? And then we have it. Well, then we have a Yaku. Then we have a Yaku. Yeah, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. Oh well. You can't look. You can't. It's really. Yep. There's another one. I'm going to emote on this right now, because it's awkward. Yeah, you can't look at... I've said this before, don't look at your discard pile and go, oh, it should have been this. That's a very, very quick way to get upset. Everyone else is being very careful into this now. This Honetsu of circles looks dangerous, because one of these is going to have to go. One of these is definitely going to have to go. Please let me just follow cut something. Yikes. Yikes. It's the Colossus mug today, everybody. Colossus from Thorpe Park. Alan Turing, I'm sure he's extremely happy with the fact that his legacy has been preserved in the form of a steel track roller coaster at Thorpe Park. You know he's absolutely loving that. That's the Dora. That's the Dora. So that's the kiss of death for this hand then, really. Let's just try and turn it into Tanyao only, I suppose. Well, Tanyao red 5 Dora. Tanyao red 5 Dora. Oh! Oh, the pain. The pain. I can't cut circles into the player on my left. I really, arguably, should not even have cut the red dragon, right? Like, they could have just had a pair of the red dragon and were waiting on that. That was just equally as bad. For a bamboo looks good. I would cut that. Oh, I would chi that. But then I have to throw a 5 of bamboo. Oh, this is the worst. MAKA's gonna hate every single aspect of this. Definitely shouldn't have done that either. I should have kept that as a safe tile. I'm not thinking straight, clearly. I really should not have done that. Wowzers. I can't. I absolutely can't. Like, I've pushed my luck enough as it is. Oh, it would have been fine! Oh, you're joking me. But now I don't trust this player to have not changed their weight to the 6 of circles. Like... Oh, what an absolute disaster all around. Oh my god. Oh my god, Riichi Mahjong. It wasn't even a half flush. Oh my days. Oh, chaos. I've lost 3,000 points for being an idiot. I guess that is all I deserve. Man, I wonder... And then he wonders why he's stuck in the gold ring. Wow, that's a hand. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I've been busy. I had that job interview, and as we know, maybe this is circles. Maybe this half flush of circles. Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. Let's try. Let's try. I had that job interview, and then I came back, and then immediately tried to record, and I wasn't. Wow. I wasn't feeling it. I clearly was on relax mode when I should have been on high energy stream mode. Very good, very good. So that was okay, and then I went to our library today to print off some of my CVs because I don't know whether the 9 or the West is better to get rid of though. If a West had passed, then clearly, but you know, if I draw a West Wind, then actually I don't know what I'd do if I drew a West Wind. I probably should have chucked it. No, because it can be my... Well, I was going to say it can be my pair, but then like I still have to get rid of these. What I really want is a 4 of circles. What I really want is a white dragon, because I want a bit more value, but... Oh, that's a spicy throw. Would I Khan the North? I don't think I would. If I was in Tenpai, I would. To maybe try for the after a Khan Yaku. But in this exact situation, I don't think I would. Ah, yikes. Let's have a nosy around, shall we? Alright, not quite sure what's going on there. Must not have played Mahjong Soul since they added that chart, I guess. The thing is it's probably my safest tile. Like, that's the irony of that. Is that, unironically, is my safest tile. I went into the job centre fully expecting them to print my CV for me. I was like... You know, where I didn't, like, say it. I didn't like go in and say, can you print my CV? I kind of like framed it as like oh man, I've got to. Oh, this passed, it's fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes! Kapow! Honitsu, green dragon, red 5. Seat wind! I forgot it was seat wind. That's very unfortunate for that player to declare Riichi and then still deal into that half flush, but Dems the brakes, right? I had such a good wait. What more can I say? Oh, this is very strange as well. 1, 2, 3. Let's chuck the white dragon. This 4 of circles is looking very loose. Yeah, so I went in and I said, do you know, would you happen to know of somewhere, perhaps, if somebody was new to the area where that certain somebody would be able to print copies of their CV apropos finding gainful employment? And they went, one, why are you talking like that? And I said, I'm not actually talking like that, I'm just, that's how I'm describing our interaction as a device. 3, 4, 7, 8, let's get rid of this. And they went, okay, fine, fair enough. And then they said, probably at the library. And I was like, okay, so where's the library? And they were like, that's like, oh, drawers. I'm not convinced that that's the correct idea. It's not very likely that I draw another 1, and it's also not very likely that I then draw a 2 and a 3, but if I do draw a 2 and a 3, I've got the 4 anyway, and I don't want to chuck the 4 and keep the pair, because the odds of this pair becoming anything else are quite low, but the odds of me like drawing a 5 or a 3 are quite high. Okay, I can fold with the 8 of bamboo, at least. So then they said, oh, it's about 15-minute walk that way down the road. It was about 8-minute walk down the road, but the person was slightly older than me, and as such their walking speed, they probably estimated it on their own walking speed, not my walking speed. Not that I'm a fast walker, I don't pretend I'm a fast walker. Suji to the 4, I guess, is my only real option here, unless no, I can hard fold with this actually, I don't need to keep this. I don't need to go, what's it called? When you half push and half fold? Oh my god, I know this. Oh no, it's on the tip of my tongue. I've forgotten. It will come back to me later, for like, literally out of nowhere. Well, they're not waiting on the Dora, that's good news. Now I have absolutely nothing. Oh no, I have the 3 characters, okay. Anyway, long story short, I paid 35p a side of A4. Do I trust that? I don't think I trust that. I'm just folding here. These aren't the best tiles to fold with, because... Okay, that's fine. Because they're still not exactly safe for either of these 2 players, but those 2 players also look like they were probably not really enjoying their time either. That's a dealer manga. Glad you didn't deal into that. Middle tile weight. Middle weight with the 6 and the 8. That's fine. As the dealer, I think you probably do that 9 times out of 10. This hand has this hand has some shapes in it, doesn't it? I paid 35 pence for a printed side of A4. Now, yes, you have to spend money to make money. In a very literal sense, you would have to spend money to make money. And I did think, why? Why am I doing this? Who is actually going to want a printed curriculum vitae in this day and age? But that's just how I roll, I'm afraid. I'm just going to walk into places and go. There you go. Thanks, Riichi Mahjong. Thank you so much. It's fine, I shouldn't complain. I really can't complain about this game as it stands. Like, we should have been extremely punished in that first hand before I was paying any attention. Before I'd actually turn my brain on. So I saw you're looking at a man who has seen... thinking? You're looking at a man who has seen Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Now, I'm not going to spoil this for you, but I will at least tell you what I thought about it. If you consider that to be a spoiler, then skip ahead a minute, I guess. Okay, are you ready? I didn't really like it. Now, I really like basically all of the others. Even 2, which I like is complete garbage when you look at it as a movie. I don't think... Wow, that is a very good draw. I can at least watch it in sort of a... Ha ha ha. What were they thinking? John Woo? Ha. But yeah, this one, I don't know. They just... Something went wrong somewhere. I didn't really think it... You can't... What?! I mean, I guess, yes, Suji, I suppose, to the 8, but... And then you fold anyway. Strange. What am I folding with? That's a good question. I really don't want to fold with... I can't get rid of this. Because they're either, you know, they're probably waiting on the Dora or the Suji to the Dora. That would actually be quite good for me to keep, but I can't. This hand is nothing. This hand isn't even Pinfu. It isn't even Tanyao, sorry. It would be Pinfu, but it's not even Tanyao. So I'm not... Riichi, Pinfu, Dora... Sumo, Ipatsu, I mean, like, this is why Riichi is so good, right? You look at the handing, like, it's not that good, but then if you Riichi Sumo it, Riichi Sumo Ipatsu it, then you are, oh, that's the Dora, but I have to chuck a 7. Nah, I'm sorry. The 4 isn't even, it didn't even just about, no, wait. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. I'm sorry. Like, maybe that's wrong, but I don't trust that. And even if I did trust it, I would still then have to deal with the fact that it's not even that good of a weight, right? It wasn't even that good of a weight, and I mean, their weight looks pure trash based on the fact that it's been 7 turns since they've chucked the red 5. I mean, they already chucked the regular 5, but wow. Yep, we're out of here, folks. Uh-oh. My hand is now like extreme mega value that I just can't convert on. 5 of circles. 5 of circles. I don't think the risk reward in that exact situation was worth the effort, given the board state. You know, if I was behind, or if I was in the dealer seat, or you know, anything else, then maybe, but just like that exact set of circumstances. This hand is crazy. I know I said, like, skip ahead a minute if you don't want Mission Impossible spoilers, but I do want to keep talking about it, and I'm aware it's been way more than a minute, so... I really like all of the Mission Impossible movies. I think they're very good in a... You know, not even in a necessarily... They're schlock. They are schlock. Like, I will agree that. They're not, like, going to change anyone's life. I really should get rid of this east wind sooner rather than later. But the movies are extremely good at what they do. Wow. I just didn't get any of that magic with this one, I'm afraid. I just didn't. There's a problem with having opinions. Thank you, Riichi Mahjong. That's the problem with having opinions, right? Is that I could have just gone into the cinema, and even though you could have asked me yesterday, you were in a good mood, I would have been like, yeah, I'm in a pretty good mood today, actually, truth be told. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of these have passed, but I'm gonna chuck it just so that I don't have to think about chucking it later, because it's not gonna really form part of my hand at this point. I also want to chuck this and maybe this, but I might keep this as a pair, because Tanyao is... Yeah. No, that's worse. That's now my pair. Even though I've also got a pair here. 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, that was definitely the worst tile, he said confidently. I could have been unaware of the fact that I was not in the mood for... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't really want to keep it, but I'd rather keep it over the 4 just because like there was a 9 here, like it was absolutely tiny, minuscule decision making. But like now you're definitely in Tenpai, almost certainly. So I do have to be a bit careful about this. That doesn't achieve anything for me. Which is why I never understood why people get so resolutely angry at other people's reviews of things. Like, a man can never step into the same river twice. And by the same token, a man can never watch Speed for the first time more than once. You know? You can't possibly... This is extremely annoying. Alright, we'll go 6, 7, 8 and a 5, 6, which is probably what I should have done before I cut the 6, to be fair. I don't know why I was being so cute with it. I don't know why I thought pair of 6s there was bad. Oh, this is spicy, but it's really good. Wait.
Riichi.
Okay, alright, we take those. That's also very frustrating. Are you joking me? Are you absolutely joking me? Okay, alright, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. Right. Oh my god, pairs. 4 pairs. And a copy of the Dora. 5 pairs. Right. Goodbye. 5 of bamboo. Alright. Just set everyone's alarm bells off straight away. If you read a review of something and that person who was reviewing it didn't like it, makes no difference. Why is that any concern of yours at all? Unless the media that you consume and enjoy is such an inherent part, that you've made such an inherent part of your personality that any criticism of it at all is an attack on you personally. You like it so much. Maybe I could have kept this hand normal. That's a copy of the Dora, mate. Don't do that. Hold that. Wait until I'm in Tenpai for 7 pairs. Oh, maybe I should have... Maybe this hand could have been normal. Maybe this hand could have been normal. Has that passed? No. Has any of that passed? The Dora has passed. So, like, from a pure statistical point of view, I should get rid of this, because there are now fewer copies of this floating around, but at the same time... the value, the value! Like, if I were to read a review of, let's say, Riichi Mahjong, right? And that review said, are you joking? And that review said, I don't really like this game. But then the review also said, completely unsubtly, actual printed text, I don't like this game, and I think anyone who does like this game is a stupid doo-doo baby head who is obviously not very smart. I really want to keep this because it's spicy for the weight, like, but they're not. That's not necessarily 100% safe, even though. Oh no, it is. The other one's up there. It's the door indicator. Yes, gaming. He's gaming. Okay, all right, fine. Screw you. Screw you. I still don't think I would read a review like that was basically just a personal attack on people who like Riichi Mahjong and froth at the mouth. I'd be like, alright, well, that guy's typed that person's typed that, I suppose. But then, you know, I'm a grown adult man. And as far as I understand it, a lot of people on the internet aren't grown adult men. Grown adult people. Let alone grown adult men, you know? Another middle tile weight there. Suji trapped with the 7, I guess. Is that giving him too much credit? I don't know. Right, East 4, we have a dealer seat. We once again have 4 pairs in our hands. So I guess I'm throwing the 2 of circles and just seeing how this goes. I guess. Five pairs. It's completely reasonable to assume that if you read a bad review of something, it's completely reasonable to assume that that person, that day, didn't drink enough water, and therefore their brain was like ever so slightly more shriveled than it would be on a normal day, in such a way that they're thinking. In such a way that their nerve centre, their amygdala, their medulla oblongata just was not going to be receptive to the idea of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, Final Reckoning. You know? That's a completely reasonable assumption to make. I don't see how you can extrapolate someone else's completely personal, like, another quick Riichi here, by the way, of which I have, again, no safety at all. Extrapolate someone else's very personal experience of a movie, or anything. Yikes. And somehow think that that's going to apply to you. You can definitely look at it and use it for information purposes. And as you build a rapport over time with reviewers and outlets and stuff, and you'll be like, yeah, more often than not, what they think aligns with what I think. More often than not. But I've got loads of copies of Edge magazine, right? Oh god, I'm in trouble here. I got loads of copies of Edge magazine, and you can't read this on my shelf. This on my shelf here, under the GameCube. There's a whole other shelf below it, which comes to about 12 years worth of Edge magazine. And then I've got older issues that I got rid of. These are like the redesign. Episode 1 from the redesign. Good dealer seat, by the way. Good dealer seat. And there's loads of games in there that they really liked, and I was just like, I don't like this, it turns out. I tried it and didn't like it. And vice versa, there's games that they didn't like. They gave Final Fantasy 13 a 5 out of 10. And I actually think that Final Fantasy 13 is really good. They gave Clair Obscur a 10 out of 10. I think that game's great. But for context, Edge have only ever given... I guess it's a 4-5 with a pair of 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. So I guess this, and then maybe this. 1, 2, 3... I miscounted my shapes. I can't even count to 5. They've only given 28 10s out of 10s in their entire history. Would I can the 5? No, I don't think I would. And they just casually gave it a 10. Oh, thank you so much. It's outstanding. Outstanding to me. Astounding, sorry, is the word I wanted to say there. Not outstanding. That doesn't really make any sense. I probably should get rid of this for a bamboo sooner rather than later. It looks like it's going to be pretty spicy. Yeah, maybe it's Itsu, maybe. Yeah, well, I'm glad I got rid of it now. Hopefully we don't have to chuck any more bamboo tiles. But yeah, 3 characters and 6 characters gives us an Itsu with this bamboo run, just to top it off. If I drew a 6 or a 3, would I press Riichi? Probably. Maybe I wouldn't. Probably wouldn't, just single tile weight on the 3 of characters. You know what? I've not got to press the Riichi button yet today. And this player is not keeping character tiles, so whatever, we'll go for it. Everyone else is single tile yorking it. You know? I should be allowed to as well. Where's mine, huh? Where's mine? We've got some folding over here, which is very nice to see. Okay, fine. Oh, this is close. You almost did what I wanted you to do there. Almost. Come on. Come on. I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls. I'm getting lucky with the tiles I'm drawing here, has to be said. Yes! 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 You can't put it past me. It was Riichi Red 5 only, but, you know, like, I just felt left out. I felt like I needed to participate in that game. Sorry. Alright, it wasn't brilliant. That was not the best decision. I got bored of waiting, alright? Got bored of waiting around. That's the Dora. That's double wind. Oh my god. Now everyone else is sick of sitting around doing nothing. 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku probably. Oh, okay. Wowzers. Yeah, so reviews are useful, but also at the same time, who cares? Which is very strange, but Uh-oh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If someone's in Tenpai already, then this would be irritating to give away 2,000 points here. This is probably a half flush of some kind, but... Seven, eight, nine with a pair of sixes. 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of the 1. No. Let's get rid of the 1. This may turn into a double pair weight. Just chucking the red 5 like that. Alright, so this is a flush of bamboo. This is a half flush of bamboo. This is a half flush of circles. No, it's just green dragon only. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Our hand wasn't particularly good. This is okay. I think. It's not Why do all the winds and the dragons come out like straight away? Like, what is it about the tiles that means that they're just always in somebody's hand at the beginning? I know that is extreme confirmation bias. I know that is basically just confirmation bias, but... Annoying. Camera looks a lot better now, doesn't it, now that there's not the orange blanket filtering all the light through, and I've bought bulbs that aren't 60 watts. They had one bulb in... Wow. Wow. Owen Wilson voice. Wow. They had one bulb. They got one of these things, one of these light fittings that's 3 different lights. Don't know what they're called, don't know anything about lights. Screw me, I guess. But they only had one bulb in it, and it was like the brightest bulb I've ever seen in my life. Not that I looked directly at it. Oh, for God's sake, are you joking me? Yeah, these previous homeowners were a bit, you know. Okay, you're going to push into this, are you? Probably fine, right? Well, okay, no, you're just going to throw 5 circles right into it. Okay, right. Why? Yes, you're the dealer, and yes, but you're in the lead by so much. That's good, I wanted to get rid of that anyway. You're in the lead by so much. Why are you being so brazen about it? My God.
No.
Yes. Thank you. Punished. I mean, not really good for me, back down into 3rd place, but, you know, I'd rather someone learn their lesson and me not win than... Okay, come on, give me another south wind, please. I'd love another south wind here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4-ish shapes. Nope. Not what I wanted. A pair of 1s, a 5, 6, 7, a 6, 8, a 6, 7. Oh, 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. Maybe try and use this too for something. It's a bit awkward as it stands. If I draw another south wind, then I can pawn or chi a 3 of... That's very good. Alright, get rid of that. If I draw another south wind, then I can potentially pawn or chi this 1, 2 of character sequence to have a valid Yaku. Alright, okay. This is funny because this is actually worth more than the Dora technically, if I complete it, but if... That's very irritating. It's very irritating, but I don't see that being an incorrect decision. Right, you keep the elongated shape. Because you could draw like literally any tile now to make this two shapes. Make this the pair, or ideally this to be the pair. Okay, well the 2, 4, 6, 8 shape is okay. I guess the one characters are my pair, which is not brilliant, but like a 5, a 3, a 5, a 7 of circles are all good. Can't cheat that really. No, sorry. Oh, it's so awkward, man. So awkward. Such awkward draws all game. It'll be interesting to see what MAKA thinks of this, because this was like... I actually thought this was a really challenging game. I mean, it's still only South 3, and I've still got a dealer seat to come, so... Okay! Take all the 3s of bamboo. Love to press the Riichi button soon. Right, let's keep tiles close to the door, I suppose. If I drew a 5 of circles, would I discard the 2 to press Riichi? I think I almost certainly would, what with 2 or a door showing. I don't see... Does that do anything? I could pivot into Tanyao, but I mean, I'm Ishan 10, so I'd rather stay Ishan 10 rather than lose some efficiency here, because I'm definitely not correct to keep that, I'm pretty sure. Because I will throw this. Ah, okay, now that changes everything. Because now I can pawn or Chi and have Tanyao. I lose the Riichi and I lose the Oradora, but that hand has a good enough amount of value in it anyway. Oh god. If this deals in, then fair play, mate. Okay. Just cut one there, one there, one there, and then you went, I'm going to Riichi on the last copy of it. Oh, that's not passed. Oh no. Oh god, it's a disaster. Deal in, please. Please deal in. Are you just not playing safe at all, are you? Like, what is this? 2 of bamboo into this? I mean, yeah, all the 3s have gone, I suppose. They couldn't possibly be waiting with a 3-4. Oh, I have to fold. I have to fold. It's so frustrating. All the 3s have gone. Yeah. But I don't have any tiles on the 1-2 side. What are you doing? You've done it again! You've Oh! Oh! You had it all and you threw it away. I'm emoting on you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a pair of the South Wind. Yeah, just like, right, okay. Let's try the East first, just because I'd rather you not get the triple of that first. Is it particularly exciting to come second by just playing it safe? No. Is it objectively correct? Yes. And that's the kind of guy I am, unfortunately. I will make the objectively correct decision most of the time. Yeah, I guess sometimes I'll press the Riichi button if I'm bored, but 7, 8, 9, pure double sequence. But if I pawn the South, then I can't do that, because that has to be closed. But I would still pawn the South Wind, because it is too hard for me. So that's all fine. And it's still technically a double-sided weight with the 7 and the 8 anyway, so that's okay. That's okay. What's better here, a 1-3-5 shape or a 2-3-4-5 shape? I can draw a 2, I can draw a 4, or I can draw a 1, a pair. I do need a pair, don't I? Because if I'm gonna pawn this, then I still need a pair. So if I draw a 2 or a 5, that's my pair. Oh dear. I got very confused. I spent too long thinking. Confused myself greatly. This is, what, half outside? Fully outside? No, not when you've got a 1. No, you wouldn't throw a 1 a bamboo or a north wind straight away if you're going for fully or outside. Fully or half outside, would you? I was going to say, if I throw the 5 of characters and deal in as well, then... you've probably got a pair of the red dragons, or you might even have a pair of the green dragons, looking at it. Which makes a Riichi call extremely dangerous, because if I Riichi and then just throw one, it's an absolute disaster. I was talking about this last time, right? If you open your hand with something like this, that's not a simple Yaku like Tanyao, then it immediately sends alarm bells to the rest of the table. Like, what is your valid hand here? I'm going to push into this because I still believe that the south wind will come out. Okay, now it's not going to come out. You'd be very foolish to throw it now. 2 people with open hands in the 3rd row. No Yaku. Alright, well, we'll stick with it. Just because of exhaustive draw, but okay, you've just thrown the 5 of bamboo. Okay, that's fine. So where are the south winds, the green dragons, and the red dragons? Huh? Where are they? They're in last place in South 3. They've got to do something. Oh, baby. Are you joking me? Fair play. Fair play. Okay. Right. Dealer C. Pure trash hand. Like to maintain 2nd place. The problem is, ironically, if I win a quick hand, we still have to keep playing Riichi Mahjong. I'd rather win a quick hand and then call it a day, you know? Be like, alright, it's fine, don't worry about it. just leave it. Because every hand I play gives both of these players an opportunity to do something absolutely stupid. And have it pay off, you know? Like, they can do something stupid if they want. But you know what'll happen is they'll Khan into 4 Dora for literally no reason. Oh man, what am I doing with this? Single tile weight on the east. 3-5, a pair of 5s, a 7, or a 5-7 with a pair of 8s. I guess I'm doing that. I guess I'm keeping this. Maybe a 3 is fine. I can accept the Dora into this. I can chi into 2, 3, 4. I can chi into 6. I'll chi into this. I'll chi into this because it's Ishan-ten. Even though it makes me know I'm not able to accept the Dora. But it's Ishan-ten at the very least. It's Seat Wind Red 5. It's not the best, but it gives us a little bit of a buffer, and we can easily improve this by drawing a 4 of characters, or, yeah. If someone's Dama 10 on a nasty hand this early, I'm annoyed. And probably also come 3rd or maybe even 4th, so... I do need to be a bit careful here, but at the same time, both of these players, even if these players deal into me, it doesn't end the game, so there's no real reason for them to be too cautious at this point. You know, because the only way the game ends is if I lose the dealer seat, or if I get more points than this player, which, you know, is a big ask, given they're 19,900 points in the lead. You really hate that 5 of characters, don't you, mate? You really think that is the worst tile in the game. What the hell? I mean, I guess it's safe for this, but... Considering that just passed there, shall I do the stupid thing? I'm gonna do the stupid thing. Just because I feel like they might chuck another one. I've been chucking 5 of bamboo all freaking day. Not in Furiton, am I, if I... Plus it's a Suji trap. I'm not in Furiton, am I, if I do draw something else? No, because I can discard a... I would have to discard a 5 of circles to have a pair. Which doesn't seem good. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that, I got cute with it. Oh, none of these have passed. Am I scared about giving 7,000 points to the player across from me? I guess I would only have to give them 3,500 points. But if it's West Wind only, then... Oh, this is getting really nasty. Oh, okay, the essence of gambling. The essence of gambling. Just believe it will pass. Go Akagi mode on it. Just, it will pass, don't worry. I get the last draw. I don't believe you're going to make me do that. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that through such a drastically unsafe tile. What other choice did I have? Ah, I get... Actually, I could have not ended I could have not ended the game in Tenpai and almost guaranteed myself a second place, despite just complaining that if I end the game in Tenpai, then I have to keep playing Riichi Mahjong. I did just have an out there that I neglected to take, and now the thing that I was worried about has happened, where somebody has done an irresponsible Khan, which might just upend the game for literally no reason at all, and my hand is quite bad. I need a 1 and a 5 and an 8 to make it 2 out of this. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Okay, what is this? Half outside? Certainly looks like it. So that means these ones can't really leave my hand for a little while. Oh, God. Nah, you don't get rid of a 2 if you're... You don't get rid of a 2 on your first discard if you're doing that. Unless you've got a pair of 2s, unless you've got a 2-2-3 shape, I suppose you would, but I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take that risk. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, a pair of 1s, a 4, 5. I guess this 4 needs to go, Sakagiri style. Okay. Could also pivot into Tanyao if I draw correctly and get rid of these 1s. Okay. That was not very good. Oh, MAKA's gonna hate this. MAKA's gonna hate this whole game, isn't it? It's really just gonna be like, mate, what are you doing? I can't chuck these 1s is the problem into this. Ah! 789 Sanshoku. Okay! Well, I'm glad I didn't deal into it at the very least. How much of a dealer penalty do I pay? Not much at all. Not much at all. Alright. Oh god, we got away with it. Oh my goodness me. We somehow got away with it. To the grand total of 300 points. MAKA is going to absolutely hate every single little thing that happened in that. That's my current ELO, if anyone's interested. I feel like I played every single hand of that wrong and badly. I really don't feel good about any of it, to be honest with you. Trying to play, like, I've forgotten what it's like to play and do the commentary at the same time. And that was an hour-long game, which is one of the longest games I've had in recent memory. S-. Oh. Okay, don't worry, it's fine. He's actually the best to ever do it. No, it'll be like... There'll be some D minuses in there, I'm sure there will be. A plus, S, A plus, A, S minus, B plus, S plus, S plus, S plus, S, B plus, S, B plus. Okay, not as much of a disaster as I thought. The problem, I'd forgotten to make notes in the... It didn't like the exhaustive draw, I wanted to look at East 1, basically, didn't I? Get rid of a once past seat wind, it says. See, in my experience, it usually just waits. It likes for you to wait until 2 of these have gone before you bottle it. But I guess... And then I thought with the 5-6, you know, I've got 3-5-6, which is not the best shape. But I guess what it's actually saying is it's saying it's a 3-5 with the 6-8-8 shape. But anyway. Negligible. Yeah, this was an extreme mistake. Like, I realised that immediately. That this was extremely bad. But the 6 of circles doesn't look much better, truth be told. And then I pawned for some reason, which it doesn't hate as much as I thought it would, but I also recognise that that was a silly mistake. Oh, wow. Is that a Tenpai? It is. It's tenpai on the 3 of bamboo. Whereas this is a follow cut. So this is safe, but this is tenpai. That doesn't look safe to me. That doesn't look safe to me at all. I mean, the 5s have gone, I suppose. Is that what it's saying? 3 of the 5s have gone? A 4-5 weight is not very likely. And a 7-8 weight is not very likely. I guess. I guess that's what it's saying. All the 8s have gone, in fact. There's an 8 here. The red 5 is here. But this player's actually waiting for the 6. That would have actually dealt in up there. That would have actually dealt in. Yikes. Okay. S. Discard the white dragon rather than the west. Even though none of the wests have passed. And one white dragon has passed. Oh, no. Yes, exactly. Yeah, because one white dragon has passed. Chuck it before this. Okay, yeah, fine, fair enough. Look at that. Look at that. It didn't like. It would rather the west go than the 2. And it would rather the white dragon go than the west. But the rest of it, it's like, mate, you nailed that. You absolutely nailed that. A+. Yeah, maybe get rid of this first. Get rid of this first. It was close. It was close. Ish. In my head, anyway. In my head it was closer than these numbers are implying. Yeah, alright, fine. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I'm really sure what I was thinking with that. Again, it's only passed once. I guess because the rest of my hand is pretty strong, there's no real reason to do a spicy single tile weight on the last green dragon, right? If 2 have passed, then obviously they're completely dead, right? You don't want them at that point. You can't get a triplet of them. You don't want them as your pair because it invalidates Pinfu. So I always generally try and wait for 2 of them to pass before throwing them over loose terminals like this. But MAKA disagrees, so maybe we should try and incorporate that somehow into the algorithm. And again, like the same logic applies here, right? But I guess a 7 is not a terminal tile, so I'm not quite sure why I did that. If I draw an 8 or a 6, that is much more likely than drawing a west wind at this point, so that is very clearly wrong. It did want me to chase this. It did want me to chase this. Not by a lot. Not by a lot. But 29 against 21 staying down a 10 and just getting rid of this safe tile. Okay. Okay. Excuse me? Oh, by like 6 points. Oh, it's a follow cut. Okay, maybe I didn't see the follow cut. But I was still maybe thinking that I would get back into tenpai. Yeah, okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that was very stupid. I remember this. Yeah, I said that, didn't I? I said, why did I get rid of the first one when I could have just gotten rid of this and had a 5-6 and a 6-7-8 shape? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's hurry this up because we've spent forever in bloody... Or have I just gone all the way around the loop now? Have I just gone all the way around? Anyway, whatever. Okay, well, overall score S-. I am happy with that. I didn't think it would be as good as that. I honestly thought it was going to tell me I'd had an absolute mare. You know, compare that with yesterday's game, which was an S-, but had much more highs and lows. You know? It had a whole bunch of S+, but then by the same token it also had a C- and a B- in there. And a B+, which is still not really that good. So I'd rather, yeah, that's consistency at least. That's consistency, and that's what we're trying to go for. That's what we're learning. For the most part, we're just sort of trying to integrate internalize a lot of this decision making, so that we don't have to spend forever thinking about even just the opening and stuff. Like, and we're doing a good job of that now. So like, we didn't win, but we came second. Oh, I should actually double check. What I should really do is double check whether MAKA realizes that I can end the game in guaranteed second. So this isn't Tenpai, correct? Because it's a pair of 5s, a pair of 4s. Yeah, so this isn't Tenpai, but that would be fine, because even if... No, because there's no Riichi, right? There's no Riichi, so worst case scenario, I'm not in Tenpai, this player isn't in Tenpai, this player isn't in Tenpai, this player is in Tenpai, this player gains 3,000 points and goes up to 235. We all lose 1,000, but then that puts me on less than 235. Puts me on 212. It would have been pretty unlikely, but it could have still happened. But again, on the other hand, it wasn't 100% safe. I could have easily dealt in. But I couldn't have dealt into this player who was my closest points-wise. If I'd have dealt into the dealer, as long as I didn't... Well, I could have... Yeah, I would have only had to have lost literally 2 Hans worth of points. Which it would have been, because it would have been whatever their Yaku was, and under the river, over the river, over the sea, whatever it is. But MAKA still is like, yeah, do it, basically. Okay, good. Thank you so much for watching. A bit of a long one today, but at least it's only the one game. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please let me know with a like or a comment. And if you want to see more Riichi Mahjong, be sure to subscribe. And of course, you may have noticed some evening live streams, British summertime, evening live streams coming your way. No Mahjong on the streams just yet. I wouldn't dare try that. But yeah, so we're in full on variety streamer mode now. So please join the channel, join the community. Let's get this thing up and running, shall we? Okay, other than that, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.